everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Rolling with Jackie, and today I'm at Island Fusion here with the owner, Trevor Clarke, and he's going to tell us all about his business here in the small town of Danbury, Connecticut. So Trevor.
Hey everyone, guess what? It's only me, Mr. T, Trevor, cooking Island Fusion food. I'm doing this for a few months and it's picking up, it's doing very well. But, I'm here today with Rolling with my big Jack.
So Trevor, tell us, where in Jamaica you're from?
Originally from St. Anne's, which is Discover Bay in St. Anne's. I grew up there and I migrated to the U.S. a while ago and, still go back. My family, my dad still lived there, and I got one sister lived there. So I go back and forth to Jamaica as much as I can.
Oh, nice. All right. So, how did you get started into cooking? Was it watching your mom or running some of those boats that we do back home? Which one was it?
No, I used to run some boats most of my life. My grandmother. My grandmother taught me a lot about cooking because I was a horrible kid when I was younger. I mean, I live like 10 minutes from the beach. And the only way for my grandmother to keep me out of the ocean was let me cook.
Oh.
So she knows she's cooking, I'm in the yard. If she's not cooking, I'm at the beach. So pretty much my grandmother always tried to send me to go cook something, even when she don't want it. Oh, Trevor, go try cook this. Trevor, go try cook that, And I used to be upset, but then whenever she come, no matter what I cook, she always, oh my God, it tastes so good. You're such a good cook. Even when it tastes bad, I think she was just boosting me up.
There you go.
But yeah, my grandmother teach me everything. She teach me to make cornmeal pudding, potato pudding.
I'm a pudding girl, sweet potato pudding.
Yeah. Well, gotta remember your mom make one of the best black cake back in the days. God bless her soul.
Amen.
So, but yeah, man, my grandmother teach me how to cook.
Okay, all right. So then, what made you decide to start Island Fusion, and where did the name?
Cooking because I have summer parties. In the backyard, I have a band. Have everybody come. I call people. People come up. They eat the food. They say they like the food. So I just decided, you know what? I was working for a company. They weren't paying very well. So I decided, I'm just gonna quit and cook. I know how to cook very well.
Yeah.
So I quit the job and pretty much start cooking from home, and that's it. I got a good customer base. It's surprising that most of the who were buying my food are actually people who have never had Jamaican food before.
Oh, that's good.
And then I have a ton of Jamaicans who actually just love the way I cook. They say your food tastes authentic, tastes like it's coming from Jamaica. I just have this one guy from Kingston told me this week that my soup tastes like the soup I buy on the side of the street of Jamaica. How we cook it.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's just a labor of love. I love cooking.
Yes.
I love cooking. It's a labor of love, and if you love something, stick with it. It's not gonna listen. I'm not gonna be a millionaire out of it, but I'm already a millionaire because I love what I'm doing.
Amen. I like that.
I love what I'm doing. So the money aspect of it is okay, but I love it more than the money.
Right.
But if the money come with it, me take that too.
Hey, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't, Trevor?
So that's pretty much the way it is. You have to love it.
Right.
Don't go in it thinking you're gonna make a ton of money. Just go in it because you love it, and I really do enjoy what I do. And as I said, I want to put a different twist on the Jamaican experience.
Okay.
Because everybody pretty much do the same thing over and over. Everybody do the curry goat, the curry chicken.
Yes.
So what I do,
it gets redundant.
Yeah, it gets redundant. So I try to put a little twist on it. I try to make it, I would say more outstanding and a little bit more of class.
Yes.
To the point where you walk up and you have this food and you're like, you know what? I like this experience.
Yes.
It's just like going to a good Italian restaurant. It's not all Italian restaurants are good.
Right.
Some of them are good, some of them are mediocre, some of them are horrible. But when you go to a good one, and
you don't forget it.
You don't forget it. So that's I want to stretch my my mentality.
Yeah.
I want to think outside the box. I want to keep people coming back because outside the box is right. I want to be out there. And the thing about it is, if you look at our food is mainly from Africa. And you have to understand that around the world, no matter what culture you are, there's something in your food from Africa.
Yes.
From the wheat that you use to make your bread, from the pasta that you make. There's something from Africa in every meal that people eat around the world. People don't tend to think that way.
Right.
They don't tend to think that way.
Right.
Because like, oh, well, this is Japanese. Okay, but that's wheat.
Yes.
Where did that wheat come from?
Yeah.
Where did it start? Where did they bring it from? So we all eat stuff from Africa.
Yeah.
But then you have to
motherland.
take it. You have to take that and you have to make it your own.
True.
You have to make it your own. So it's the same thing with Jamaican food. I mean, if you go all over the place, you see Chinese people making Jamaican food. You
Yeah.
see Italians making Jamaican food. And why not take a little bit of theirs, put it with ours, and make it better?
There you go.
You know, so-
and created that fusion.
You create a fusion, yeah. So,
Yes.
so that's my mentality about it. Is to be an open-minded person.
Right.
Because if you're not open-minded, you might as well just don't cook. Because if you only think about the regular stuff that you know how to cook or the regular stuff you know how to eat,
Right.
it doesn't get you anywhere. So you actually have to go out and spread your horizon and see what's out there.
Yeah.
Try everybody's food.
Yeah, reinvent
Yeah.
the wheel all the time
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
it keeps fresh.
Keep
it keeps
fresh.
different.
Right, keep different.
You're
Yeah.
absolutely right, because sometimes you'll hear some people say, "Oh, you went to Jamaican restaurant. Oh, it's oxtail. Oh, it's a curry goat," just like you said,
Right.
and it's always the same things that we're known for. Well,
Right.
guess what, guys? We have different ways of cooking.
Yeah, man.
And here you have Trevor, who is going to show you the ways of how we infuse things together, the different cultures, and make it come together. When he was explaining some of the history behind the popovers,
Right.
I didn't even know that such a thing existed.
Right,
And today I
right.
came and I learned. And you're never too old to learn. You're never too old to try.
Right.
And food.
And the popover is actually from England. It's called Yorkshire pudding.
Okay.
Yorkshire pudding. So that's what it's called in England, but in America we call it popover.
Right.
So there's just different names, but it's the same recipe. The recipe doesn't change.
Right.
And you could put whatever you want to put in. I could put some jerk sauce in it if I want, and I could kick it up a notch.
There you go.
So it's just a matter of taking your mind and your mentality and move beyond
Yes.
what your culture is, because in order to do justice to your culture, you have to learn other people's culture. Because your culture is not the only culture in the world.
True.
So if you learn other people's culture, then you have that big, wide open horizon to go out. You go out and you're gonna conquer the world.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's like in Jamaica where they say out of many we're one, because we
Right.
learn so many cultures. We
Yeah.
have Indian, Chinese, Japanese, you name it, they're out there in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And we infuse everything together out there as
Right.
well and
Yeah.
get that different perspective. And then when you come here, you got the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, you got
Right.
everybody's
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to dabble and try.
Yeah, of
and I'm
course,
glad
of
to
course.
see that you're able to broaden your horizon and
Yeah,
try
man.
new things,
Yeah,
because
man.
some people like to stay in their comfort zone
Right,
and
right.
cook the same thing. And it's nice to see a Jamaican coming out and doing something different.
learn. You have to do things outside the box. And I always remember that from my grandmother.
Amen.
She goes, because they've never seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So ever since that, I can't tell you how much pot me throw at the door, because I burn up stuff, dash with stuff. The amount of stuff what I mess up, I mess up a lot of stuff before I learn how to cook decent.
Right.
And I'm still not good, and I'm still learning, and I still want to learn. I still
hear
want
you.
to learn. If somebody said they're gonna cook, I'd never walk in the kitchen and tell them how to cook it.
Right.
I like to walk in the kitchen and watch them cook it.
Absolutely.
And that's me, because I'm
Yeah.
so fascinated with the chemistry and the way the food work. Certain things that mix with this will give you leverage, and certain things mixed with that will make your meat tender.
Right.
And if you cook it too long, it's going to be hard. You cook it too short, it's not going to be good enough. So I like that kind of challenge in the
Yes.
kitchen.
Yes.
So that's my major thing, is that I just love playing with food. I love experimenting and deal with food, and that's something that most people, if they know how to cook, they kind of stick to what they know.
Yes.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
I don't want to do that. I want to go out and actually experiment and
Absolutely.
do things that's going to make people look at you and go, hey, this guy is different.
Yeah.
The way he's cooking is different. The things that he's doing is different.
Yeah.
And that's what me want here. So as I said before, your mother, she gave me the cake recipe, and I still can't get it. Still can't get it.
I'll tell you about it next Christmas. My mom's secret recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
Christmas. So where do you see yourself evolving in about 5 years from now?
In about 5 years from now, about 5-10 restaurants.
Nice.
You know,
nice.
I mean, right now, this is ground floor. I mean, you know,
Yes.
I'm not making a ton of money here, but if you don't have a vision, you can't get where you need to go. If I'm just thinking, if I don't think beyond this, then I'm doing a disservice to myself. So people ask me, where you want to see yourself 5 or 10 years from now? About 5 restaurants, about 1 per year.
There you go.
And I would like to make it a franchise. I'd like to make something that's going to make people walk in as
Fusion,
right.
LLC.
I want people to walk into a tropical restaurant
Yes.
and feel like you're in a 5-star restaurant. The service that you're going to get is going to be outstanding. The people around you are going to smile and make you feel good. And even if not bad food, you'll come back because the service is good.
Absolutely.
You know.
I know that's another thing. You know, they always say Jamaicans, we always look like we're upset.
Yes.
Like we don't want to
Yes.
serve them
Yeah.
and such of that nature. I
Yeah.
wish we could change our countenance, because when I first came here too, I had like a face where, don't talk to me.
Right.
Don't say nothing to me.
Right.
But
right.
it wasn't about that. That's just the face that I have where...
Yeah,
and I'm approachable. I'm approachable, but
Yeah.
maybe Jamaicans, we should try
No,
and work on that a little bit.
Not a little bit. Not a little bit. I think we have a. I think when it comes to customer service, we have a mental block.
Yeah.
When it comes to customer service, and if you walk up into a restaurant in this country and the people meet you at the door, they want you to stay there and eat and drink.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so.
Yes.
These are the things that we need to do. We need people to be trained in customer service.
Yes,
You know,
totally,
If you're gonna get
totally.
somebody to be there, you need to train them in customer service. Make sure your customer is number one.
True,
Put it this
true.
way.
They keep coming back.
Right. Make sure your customer is number one. Just don't only take the money from them, but what else you take from them, you take. They're confident that they're gonna come back and shop from you.
True.
You need to
True.
take that. That's something you have to take from them.
Yeah.
Because if they don't have the confidence to come back, and if you don't give them the confidence to come back, they're not going to come back.
I agree.
So, because at the end of the day,
yeah.
if you don't have the customer, you don't have a business.
Right.
I prefer to have a customer. I prefer to have 15 customers
That are happy.
and they walk in, and I probably give every one of them a single meal for free.
Right.
Than having one bad customer, because one bad customer
Gonna tell the whole world.
it create 10 different customers.
Yes.
To create 10 bad customers.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, I mean,
Right.
I make sure if you come back, I'm gonna make sure I give you the best meal ever.
Aw, awesome.
You know
so
what I mean?
you hear that?
Yeah.
The best meal ever.
Yeah.
Good customer service. Service with a smile.
Right.
Okay. Whatever the problem is, he's here for you, and he's willing to take any kind of constructive criticism and turn it into a positive, guys. And that's what we're looking towards. And you know what? I am so happy I came over here to speak with you. It's Black History Month. I'm going to be doing this every week this month.
Right.
Someone new, and Trevor hails from Jamaica, and I am Jamaican as well.
Really?
So
I didn't know that.
Packaging on this. Look, guys. I mean the palm trees and everything. I mean, gorgeous. So, what gave you this idea, Trevor? Tell us.
Well, I mean, one of the problems we have as a whole from the Caribbean, we have great ideas. So we're some of the best athletes in the world. We design some of the best stuff. This is the one problem we have. It's packaging. We don't know how to package. And once we start learning how to package stuff, the world is ours. Not even the Chinese can beat you if we know how to package stuff, because we're passionate people. We come from a little tiny island, which is about the size of Connecticut. And there's a lot of passion there. And Jamaicans are very passionate about what they do.
Yes.
The thing about it, the finishing. Is either you finish way to the top or you finish halfway. This is something that I research, I go out, I find it, and I'm like, this is what I want. This is what I want for my idea. This is, and if I have a restaurant and you come there, this is what you would be served in.
Amen.
Yeah, that would be served in.
I
So,
really like it.
and it's also environmentally safe.
Oh,
It's
that's
also
good.
environmentally safe. It's
Good to know.
it's recyclable, and it's also microwave proof.
Oh, nice.
So it's a great thing when it comes
Yeah.
down to the environment also. So that's it. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
And I think every single person, as a business person, if you're gonna put something on the market, do your research. If you're gonna put something in a packaging, get the right packaging. Do you get what looks like you and do it? Do not just go for the status quo because the Chinaman used some box and some shine paper, and that's what the Chinaman used. You don't have to use that. You can always do something different.
Right.
We don't have to follow the Chinese because the Chinese just learn from us. We need to do our own thing. So that's why I love the package. Plus, it's environmentally safe.
Very
and,
good.
And you know, it's recyclable. So
Yes.
that's the reason why I go with that. The aluminum and the plastic ones, you throw them in the garbage, and that goes into into the environment.
Right.
But this one, it's pretty much biodegraded. And if it's
Awesome.
biodegraded, so you don't have to worry about it. If it's outside in the ground, it's just going to dissolve. So that's the reason why I love this. Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Well, Trevor, thank you so much for having me
Yeah, man.
today.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
No problem, man.
Watching you cook, it smells so good. And again, guys, and Trevor, tell us again where we can reach you for lunch and dinner.
Yeah, so if you want, you can find me at Cooking Island Fusion Food. I'm here in Danbury, Connecticut. And my phone number is 203-914-2325. Call 1 or 2 hours ahead because I make everything fresh. And fresh is always the best. That's the way you like it. You like everything fresh. So call me, 203-914-2325, Danbury, Connecticut. At the end of the day, we're going to do a few different meals today. I'm going to do like what you call a popover, which is pretty simple. It's some eggs with some flour and a tiny bit of salt, some warm milk. And we're gonna show you it comes out. But today we got a few stuff to give to you. So, on the other hand, Jackie, back to you. So, just eating different meals. You eat a lot of different food from other countries and stuff like that because the variety of food in America is great. You got tons of different food.
Yes.
But everything that I eat, I always think that it could have Jamaican flavor to it. So what I do, I start cooking and start putting Jamaican flavors in things and, start doing the jerks, the Philly cheesesteak, which is a great jerk Philly cheesesteak. My jerk burger is also great. Guess what? I do just about everything. I do festival. I do any kind of meal that you could think of. Shrimp, curry, jerk shrimp. We do livers, chicken livers, with tomatoes and onions. But we use that as a hors d'oeuvres. We go out and eat that and stuff like that as a starter. So we got a lot of different stuff what we're gonna do. So today, me and Rolling with Jackie, we're gonna show you a few things, man. Back up and come back.
Oh, you don't know. So Trevor, what's your menu like as far as cooking? Is it the same every day or, it changes?
No, I have a different menu. I always try to do a certain things. People love jerk chicken, so jerk chicken and red snapper is always on the menu every day. But I switch it up when it comes to different than the menu every day. So that's how we get everything going.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So what times do you serve? I see we're here. It's almost afternoon. So what time do you serve?
Yeah, my regular time is I start about 9 in the morning. Start cooking and prepping.
Okay.
So pretty much my first orders normally come in about 11. And from 11 until probably 10 at night, then I'm still cooking, and you call an hour before and I make everything to order. So, it's pretty good if you call ahead of time.
All right, so you hear that?
Yeah.
You call first and you get your stuff made to order.
Yep.
How good is that? You know what I mean? How good is that?
Freshness is a key. Everybody wants
Freshness is a key.
Yeah,
and
man.
as a matter of fact, I do love your food, Trevor, because I remember you also do a little bit of catering as well, don't you?
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
Yeah, you catered for my sister's party the other day, and I want to tell you guys that sweet and sour chicken. Oh my God, sell off. You don't know, it's sell off.
yeah,
Here I
so-
go with my Jamaican, but yes, it's sell off, baby.
So that's actually one of my creations I come up with. It's actually a jerk sweet and sour chicken.
Oh.
So I had that jerk spice.
Correction?
Yeah, I had that jerk spice to it, and I hook it up with the sweet and sour, and do it just like the way with the onion and garlic and carrots and stuff like that. So that's actually one of my big sellers.
Oh.
A lot of people like that, So if you're ever out there and you want some jerk sweet and sour chicken, right here, you can get it.
Right here. Okay, so now do you deliver or how does it work?
Yes,
For the people working out here in Danbury.
Yeah, so if you're working and you call ahead of time, you're gonna get delivered. If you pick up at the house, it's $15. If you pick up, if I have to deliver, I charge you $20. So
Okay.
that's the way it is. And I try to make the price reasonable, so I'm not killing you. and you're getting a good amount of food and quality food for the price that you use.
With Trevor, and as we go on today, he's going to show us what he's cooking.
Yeah,
he's
man.
making some popovers.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, stay tuned, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Big up, enough niceness. 200 milligrams of flour into the eggs after the eggs were beaten. And pretty much I'm just gonna mix this in, you know. Just gonna mix it in. You know, pretty much you mix it so you can get all the lumps out. You know, this is called a popover. So that's where you get that nice rich thickness right there. And after you get that, I'm just gonna put like this is just to get the lumps out. Just, you know, you get all the lumps out of it and that's it. Once you do that, you grab a spoon, you put it inside, coats the back. That's what you need to see. Just like that. So that's it. You're gonna get your oven to 400 degrees because you need to get the oil inside the tin really super hot. Just transfer this in the bowl so you could pour it really easy in the muffin tins. That's it inside the oven. That's it for the batter. All right. I got some flour right here. I'm using self-rising flour to fry my chicken. Kind of like it because there's cornstarch in it. It's already seasoned with salt. So if you add anything to this, you just want to add like fresh seasoning. Don't put too much sodium in it, or else you might go crazy. You know, so you put like some garlic powder, onion powder, some black pepper, if you got any. You know, that kind of stuff. You want to do fresh stuff, not the crazy salt stuff, right? Your chicken gonna be too salty. So I'm just hiding fresh stuff to this because it's, as I said, it's self-rising flour. Got cornstarch in it, and it's good for my food. Yeah. So mix this in, really nice. Gotta add some paprika to this to get a little bit of color in it. Like that. 1 second, let me grab some yeah, a little bit of paprika. We'll use 3 eggs. We'll break them in there. 1, 2, 3. Then I add some I need some salsa water.
So now, Trevor, is that any kind of salsa water we can use?
Yeah, whatever you feel like. Yeah, this is blackberry chicken. Just gonna taste like blackberry. But this actually helps your chicken to get like really nice and flaky. So you get that flakiness on it. So yeah, I just use like a half a cup salsa water, butter, and I'm gonna use some all-purpose flour. Probably about a half a cup, which is about 200 milligrams, somewhere around there. About 200 milligrams of flour. And what you want to do is get your whisk. And you just want to whisk it. You know, you don't want to season this because it could be too salty. Just want to mix that. This is going to be what you use to base your chicken. That's it. That's what you need right there. Nothing else. Now, I'm going to warm up my frying pan over here. Get some oil inside. And when this is warm, we're gonna come back in a few minutes and we're gonna show you exactly what we're gonna do here.
Learning how to do this. So maybe I can do this at home one day for my husband, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So this is pretty basically simple. I already pre-seasoned chicken, which I actually put some vinegar, some milk. You can use buttermilk, but I make my own buttermilk by just adding some acid to it, which is vinegar. So this is already seasoned with some seasoning salt, some black pepper, a little bit of onion powder, some garlic salt, you know, whatever you want. Celery seed, you name it, celery salt, you could add that to it.
All right. Like a Jamaican.
Right, so now we got our batter, we got a dredge. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go from here, and these are chicken thighs, by the way, everybody. You know, they cook pretty quick and fast. So first I'm gonna go to dry. So I'll get it back in the dry right there. You know, shake the excess off a little bit. Make sure it's nice and coat on it. You know, squeeze it on. There you go. Now I'm gonna go to the wet. Put that in the wet. Shake that, make sure that drapes off a lot. You don't want your crust, you don't want your chicken crust to be too much. You want it to be flaky. Then you're gonna use your dry hand. You're gonna get the flour on it. All right, you're gonna shake it off, squeeze it. Get that seasoning on it. And it's just like that, you know. And if you know anything about me, I'm just gonna put everything together, let it sit for a little bit of black. All right, so we're just gonna put some chicken in. We're gonna fry them.
Guys, I want to tell you, I'm standing here and it smells so good in this kitchen right now. So good.
Oh, thank you very much.
Infusion is right. Infusion is right.
Thank you very much.
It's absolutely right.
Well, you know, just wait until you taste it. The taste's gonna be even better.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
That's what we need. That's what we need. Cooking the island, the fusion, the food.
That's right.
I'm gonna get these out. Pretty much, I'm gonna drain them on my draining rack right here. I let them sit for about 10 minutes before we even bite into them. Don't bite into hot chicken, it'll burn the crap out of you. All right, guys, we're just gonna let this sit for a little bit. You see that good old fried chicken. Better than McDonald's, better than Kentucky.
I can't wait to try it.
It's only me and Rolling Jackie.
Good. Rolling.
We rolling. We rolling down the chicken tonight. The honors have opened up the oven, and there's a surprise in there for you. There's a surprise, so you have to open it up and let everybody see what's coming out. Pull that tray out.
Oh yeah, baby. Look at that, guys.
Whoa.
Look at those poppers.
Put them on the countertop over there, over there.
And this is granite, so don't worry. It'll be just fine on here. Lovely.
So that is the popover. They came out really well. So we're gonna have this today with some fried chicken, you know, and that's how we're gonna have it.
Better than Kentucky.
Better than anything.
Don't know.
You don't know.
You know, Jamaicans love Kentucky.
Me I tell you. But try this. When I gonna love this.
Hey.
This wicked.
Hey.
Nice. Big things.
Chatbot.
Chatbot. You want to see how they come out? Look at that. You see how beautiful that is? Oh yeah. Nice and beautiful. All of them. Not really nice. They're nice and fluffy. You know. And this is pretty healthy. I mean, if you want to have something healthy that's delicious, here it is. It's made out of eggs and flour. That's all it made out of. Guys, give this recipe a try. It's actually really, really good. We're gonna put it together the way it's supposed to be, with the chicken, with this, a little bit of gravy inside, and we gonna test it.
That's right. Everything, like the recipe, will be in the link below, and you go ahead and try it and let me know in the comments down below.
Yep. So with further ado, let's put it together. Okay, guys, I'm here with Rolling with Jack. I'm putting this on the plate. It's looking good. Nice and crispy fried chicken. Look at that. My God. Only if you could taste this chicken. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with one of those popovers. Let's go with this nice big fat one over here. Put that up there. And yeah, this is what it looks like. You know, so that's the chicken. That's what it looks like. Hey Jack, do you want to cut it into a piece?
Yes.
You know?
As a matter of fact, I would love to. Bring
Yeah.
it on over here.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to show you how
Right down the middle.
delish and soft. Soft. Look at that goodness.
Nice and
Look at that
juicy.
goodness.
Cooked
So
all the way through.
juicy.
You want to try it? Taste a piece. You
Oh,
hear that
yes.
crunch? You hear that crunch?
I'm about to try a piece, guys.
Go ahead.
The pièce de résistance.
You hear that crunch? You hear that crunch? Yeah.
Trevor, get done now. Did you get that?
Yep. Bit of garnish. On your plate.
Oh, yes. I'm telling you, guys.
So
Absolutely.
Here's what we have. We have some sauce. Some more sauce. Pepper sauce. And we got some glaze. This is just a balsamic vinegar glaze.
And in true Jamaican fashion, hot sauce.
Yeah, man.
Hot sauce.
That's what I'm here to talk about.
I got the sauce.
Gotta have a little bit more of that. Hot sauce. That's quite good.
Hot sauce.
I know, is that? Good. Loving it. Yes. Nice and moist, juicy,
Yes.
tender, cook all the way through, tons of
Everything.
flavors.
Very nice.
That's what we need in a good fried chicken.
Guys, let me try the popper.
You try the popper, those are good too. Oh yeah.
Have a bit of the
Oh,
popper.
yeah.
Want to try it,
Oh
Trevor?
yeah, definitely. Nice and crispy.
Oh, yes. The popper with a little bit of the chicken.
Oh yeah. Super good.
Trevor, you got my. I can't even come out with the words, guys. You got my vote. All right. So, guys, this is how lunch looks when it's all done. Okay. So don't forget to place your order if you live here in Danbury, Connecticut. Island Fusion, he told you where the links are. It's Instagram, it's Facebook, it's YouTube. All right? And you just call and order your lunch anytime. Oh. Now, how can they reach you to order this lovely poppers fried chicken with whatever sauce they want? Talk
Well,
to people.
You can get me at Cooking Island Fusion Food on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on both of those websites. But also, you can get me at 203-914-2325. And guess what? Go on Cooking Island Fusion Food and just like it, because it's not too bad. And also check out my YouTube channel, Cooking Island Fusion Food on YouTube. You guys will like it. Thank you.
And thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to see more of what Jackie has to say. Thanks again for rolling with Jackie.
Just rolling, just rolling, just rolling,
Shot
rolling,
mode.
rolling, just
With oats.
rolling.
Boom.